Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Daniela Santangelo, founder of Freeway in partnership with Startup AZ. Super happy to bring you this session today. I was very excited to learn of the co-op opportunity for startups with Rob, a new program that is launched with the WP Carey School. So we'll be walking a little bit more through those details today. We want it to be really interactive, so there'll be a section at the end for Q&A, but feel free to also drop questions in the chat along the way. And I'll hand it over to Rob and Leah.
Thanks, Daniela. Good morning, everybody. I'm Rob Bilo. I'm the program director of the AZ Next Workforce Development Partnership here at WP Carey. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about our undergraduate co-op program, which we think is, a really, it's a fantastic opportunity for our students, but it's also a great program that I think could potentially help out, especially in the startup world. Joining me today is Leah Mills. And Leah, do you want to maybe do a quick introduction?
Sure. Hi, everyone. Thanks, Rob. I'm Leah Mills. I have been with the WP Carey School of Business for about 8 years and have been mostly working on the career services side, but I'm also expanding to work on some special projects across WP Carey that touch workforce development, and one of those being this new co-op program.
Thanks, Leah. Okay, so as Daniela mentioned, we want this to be interactive. The idea here is to give you an opportunity to ask us questions. I do have a couple of quick slides that I'm just going to throw up here and show you the program to give it a brief description, and then we're going to open it up to you guys. So let me know if you can see my screen. Good. All right, so what is a co-op? Well, a co-op is WP Carey's cooperative education program. And the idea behind this is it gives our students here at the business school an opportunity to get some real world hands-on experiential learning with the company while they're earning their degree. The way the program works is that basically a student takes a term off and they work full-time with the company on a special project or something that's the company is in particular need of that has something to do with their degree program. So at WP Carey, that means that it could be in almost any business, any business specialty. So we're talking marketing, finance, sales, IT, supply chain, HR, anything to do with business, we can offer these students as potential help to you as a company. So during the term, again, the student is not taking classes, they're working full-time with the company, and they gain that valuable experience from you. And then you have, again, the opportunity to take advantage of their experience, their knowledge, and their manpower to work on, a specific project that you might have that you need help with. The types of students that we're talking about here, these are undergraduate students, and they're typically, they are going to be either incoming juniors, or seniors. And some of these people also have experience before their degree program. So we could be talking some very experienced people here. Also, it's not just open to anybody. This is the cream of the crop. These people have to have a 3.5 GPA or higher. So these are going to be people who are wanting to do this program, wanting to show you what they got, and wanting to help you out. So that's basically the way that the program works. Typically, what we do is we follow the normal academic calendar. So these people are available either during a spring term, a summer term, or a fall term. Right now, we are still accepting people for our summer term. We do have kind of a short window on that. If you're interested in somebody this summer, we've got until March 10th to lock those people in. So if you're thinking about something that you maybe want to do over the summer and this sounds good to you, let us know as soon as you can so we can get you started in that process. So again, the details of the program, we talked about the high achieving students. That's all that's going to be available for this program. And oh, by the way, you also have the opportunity to interview these people as well. So it's not just, we're going to give you somebody. It'll be somebody that fits what your requirements need. Again, the length is typically, 6 months is what we say, but it's typically like a term. So it can be up to 6 months, but it could also be, 3 months over the summer, 4 months, whatever you need. The thing about these programs is they do give the student the opportunity to earn a wage while they're learning this. So typically, it's very similar to an internship. These students should be paid. The national average for these types of positions is about $23, but again, it's $23 an hour, but it's flexible. We can't obviously go below minimum wage here in the state of Arizona, but it usually is going to be, in the range of what you're looking for. So if you're looking for somebody with a lot of IT experience, that might be a little bit more expensive, but in the end, it's going to be up to you what the student gets paid. And again, it's open to all business professions or industry professions within business, marketing, finance, sales, IT, accounting. We have people who can do pretty much anything for you. And the really cool thing about this that we're doing for the startup world is that, these students will also have access to some of the entrepreneurial workshops that we have here at WP Carey, like the J. Orrin Edison Entrepreneurship Innovation Center. This is a organization within WP Carey that specializes in entrepreneurship. So they'll have access to those resources to help you out. Also, WP Carey is known worldwide for having a great entrepreneurship program. So this is something that we teach generally to all of our students, but as entrepreneurs yourself, this will give you an opportunity to access some of those resources that we have through these students. And then obviously, it's a win-win. You get help that you need, our students get valuable experiential learning. And that's, going to be so important for them as they go out. A lot of these folks might be interested in being entrepreneurs themselves. And, you guys can offer them that opportunity to learn directly for what it's like out in the startup world. And how do I start a company? How do I start a business? So it's a win-win for everybody, basically. So that's the general gist of the program. Want to open it up to questions that anybody might have. Unless, Leah, is there anything else? Just make sure, anything else I forgot?
Nope, I think you covered everything so far.
Okay. So what questions do you have about the program?
I have a quick question. Say you're in this 6-month engagement, is there an opportunity to extend with that particular student, or is it more so like in a rotational type of program?
Leah, do you have the specific answer to that one?
Yep. So the goal is just that the students are working full-time during that semester they're taking off. For example, like we don't want a student to take a semester off and then only be working 20 hours, but it can certainly extend further than that. So we have a lot of organizations that are thinking of doing maybe 6 months to maybe 9 months, depending on when they're starting, and then keeping the student on part-time after the official co-op ends, so that they can resume their classes, continue to progress and hopefully finish their degree, but still continue with the company. And so then some companies might be saying, I'm going to do the co-op full-time, keep them on part-time, and then during the next summer, bring them back on full-time. So I think the goal ultimately is to hire them full-time. And so to keep them warm is, definitely something that we hope companies will do if there's alignment.
Perfect. That sounds great. Thanks.
I have a question. If they are not citizens of the country, would they be given work authorization papers? Is unpaid internship also an option? Just those two questions, if you could address them. Thank you.
For this particular program, the co-op program, it is paid. So there really wouldn't be an unpaid option
Okay.
for the co-op program.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there might be a possibility for some unpaid internships through other, you know, through ASU indirectly, but for this particular program, it is paid. And these students, if they are foreign students, they would be required, or they would have to have work authorization already to be able to work in the US. So that's a given.
They would be on a student visa.
Right.
And they would need either, I think, a CPT or an OPT paperwork from the university for them to work. So you would provide that, right?
Correct, Leah, we would.
Yeah, I
Yes, because
believe so.
essentially, on a student visa, I don't think they're allowed to work, but with the CPT or OPT paperwork, they will be able to work. Okay, thank
Yep,
you.
it would be on CPT or OPT, yes.
Thank you.
Do you have any requirements for what kinds of businesses can participate? Like what counts as a startup in your world here?
Not, I mean, the idea is to give them business experience. So, you know, if you wouldn't, I mean, it's not just limited to startups, I guess is the best way to say it. So as long as it fits one of the business disciplines, it's pretty open. I couldn't have done that good a job of explaining it.
It is rather straightforward. I think it's a wonderful opportunity, and to know that there's the full-time commitment and the flexibility on pay and the opportunity to kind of extend the engagement from part-time and eventual full-time, and knowing, you know, the requirements from even the GPA standpoint. I think this is going to be a massive value add. I'm going to drop the link right here for anyone who's interested. I guess this is more of the intake form, which we'll share after the call as well. But no, I think it's simple and straightforward, which we all like in our complex worlds.
And again, just a reminder, if you are thinking about potentially doing this over the summer, please get in touch with us as soon as possible, because we do have that March 10th deadline to line up folks for the summer program. I also just put my direct email address in the chat. And if they have any additional questions or want to follow up, or if you're interested in signing up, please just give us, or give me an email, send me an email, and we'll get you connected to the right people.
No questions really, but I'm part of the Edson E&I team supporting entrepreneurship at ASU. So loved the shout out, and I'm really excited about this opportunity for our ASU WP Carey.
Excellent. Thanks, Lauren.
Thanks for being here, Lauren. Wonderful. Well, I think that's a wrap, short and sweet. We will send the recording and any additional links, and March 10th is that deadline. So feel free to share with others within your network as well. And yeah, let's create more win-wins in this ecosystem. So appreciate you being here.
Just one other thing, that March 10th is the deadline for summer, but we are open for the fall term as well. So if you're not interested in summer, we can talk about fall. Then we've got more time there.
Sounds great.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your attention. And again, if you have any other questions, or if you're interested, send us an email. We'll get you going.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Rob, Leah, Lauren, Becky, Amala. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.
Thank you all.